This is the Iowa Weather Report for Friday, April the 19th, 2013. Now our first look at the 0Z GFS Model Run. So at 1 p.m. this afternoon, we have this big storm system beginning to lift out into the Great Lakes and into Canada, with strong forcing moving across the eastern lakes and into the Ohio and Tennessee River Valley. That's taking the front, the showers, the storms, the heavy rain away. We could see some cold rain or a rain-snow mix here today, very light, little if any accumulation, and highs very cold in the 40s. And then heading into Saturday, that moves off, but it doesn't really warm up much. Highs in the 40s to maybe lower to middle 50s across the state with some sunshine, but increasing clouds late in the day with another system over the plains. That comes in here Saturday night and into Sunday with a little bit of rain, maybe a mix or two of snow, especially across the far north Saturday night. Sunday mainly rain, mainly north of Highway 20 as the best chance, but everybody could see maybe a little bit. And then that kind of moves off, and Monday we should be somewhat dry in the morning, but by afternoon the low pressure center over the Texas Panhandle begins to develop. More rain there, snow up in the Rockies, and that comes east Monday night into Tuesday, and by Tuesday we have a frontal system east of the state, low pressure near Marquette, Michigan, and we could see some flurries or maybe a rain-snow mix again as it ends. Wednesday, that moves off. Now it's cold. Temperatures back into the 40s, maybe near 50 for highs. Very cold aloft, though, so we could see some afternoon clouds with any sunshine that we do get. And that even continues here into Thursday. We could have a disturbance Wednesday night that could bring maybe a sprinkle or a flurry, a wintry mix. Looks to be fairly light and fairly innocuous at this time, but temperatures still fairly cold in the 40s and low 50s. And a week from today, next Friday, now we have another system coming in with some energy across the U.S.-Canadian border, diving in from Canada, and that's just going to look to bring some more cold air down, with some rain, maybe a rumble of thunder, maybe snow up in the Dakotas again. It's winter doesn't seem to want to leave here, and Mother Nature is pretty much proving the point with this system here a week from now. A couple days after that, though, on the 30th of April, now we have a ridge beginning to form over the west, trough over the east as the cold air is beginning to get shunted as we start to get a more progressive pattern. And with this is going to bring the winds back around to the southwest, temperatures back up into the 60s, maybe the low 70s. Gulf of Mexico moisture looks to come up into the southern plains, at least over Texas and Oklahoma. And then at the end of the forecast on the 4th of May, pretty zonal flow, a little bit of a ridge over the lakes, and still a northwesterly flow over New England, and that's going to keep temperatures there quite cool. But around here we have a westerly wind from the Pacific, and that's going to keep temperatures fairly temperate. Readings at least in the 60s, but we have a system with some rain showers and maybe a rumble of thunder or two. Too early to determine severe weather, as this is still about 2 weeks out or so. Satellite image from last evening showed the storm system over the upper Midwest, with the cold front extending from the western Great Lakes to the Mississippi River Valley down to the Texas Gulf Coast, and another cloud or system with some clouds over the northwest. The watch warning map from last evening, numerous river flood and flash flood warnings across the middle Mississippi River Valley, winter storm warnings and advisories in Minnesota northeastward, and some frost and freeze advisories in the plains. QPF chart precipitation over the next 5 days through Tuesday evening at 7 o'clock, showing more precipitation possible. This is with the systems coming up this weekend and early next week. Maybe a half inch to maybe an inch and a half of rain, maybe a little snow.